Good morning, everyone. In today's video, we're back with some cloud security, AWS, and I'm going to show how, with a simple web app, if you leave some endpoints exposed, you can very easily leak a bunch of your internal AWS resources. This happens when you use a specific Java framework, but without getting into all these details, let's just get right into it. Let's go.
Okay, so basically we started a CTF, this one over here, where we need to get access to an S3 bucket to get the flag. Situation, we're given a proxy server. We're given a proxy server, which is basically literally just this, which we had to authenticate with just the username and password they provided us with. Here, username, password. And we figured out that there's an S3 bucket named challenge01.s3.amazonaws.com, which coincidentally matches the name of the actual proxy, which is challenge01.cloudchambers.com. And now our issue is finding what is exactly the leak in their perimeter security, because we're thinking, they have some IAM roles set up. We already tried to access the AWS or the S3 bucket by just having an AWS account, which is a strategy that back in the day was a setting which you could have where anyone with an AWS account can access this bucket, but that didn't work. And by accessing it just normally as a random person, it also doesn't work. So we're left with, what exactly is the leak in this challenge? What is the leak? Because we're given no information. We're literally told, here you have a proxy server. Every time it reloads, we get like this. Let me forward this because it's intercept on. Every time I reload, we get literally just this, and it's nothing, no hint about AWS. It's an Nginx server. And strict origin, one cross origin. This is, we need to figure out what the leak is. We gotta go hard. Let's go. This is from the proxy server. Means that same origin request from the same site. So if your full URL is sent, and then cross origin request, only the origin is sent, not the full path. Here, request to here, browser sends this, but not the full path. Interesting. For privacy and security, got it. It does not affect anything related to S3. Okay. My situation is pre-signed URLs after logging in. So I'm authenticated now to the here. What am I doing to here? I don't get any pre-signed URL or anything. Or do I? Sign exchange. Could be something though. I don't want the challenge 01 thingy though. That's gonna tell us too much about the thing. But I think I might have already. Here. See what it says. I'm asking because right now I'm a bit. Authorization header. Okay. It's not AWS auth, exactly. That's the thing. We're not talking to S3. It's a custom proxy server. There's also authentication, proxy, web app, backend logic, AWS S3. How to check next, XHR, endpoints. Slash API, slash file, slash assets, fair enough. Slash API. Slash API. Slash API. You have something there? No. Slash asset, nothing. That's the thing, like, I'm out here just guessing routes at this point. Slash file. So get something to brute force routes, slash file. Probably be useful. There's none of these. How can we figure out how the proxy is accessing S3 as I can only see welcome to this proxy in the browser and nothing else? I mean, look, it's, oh my, dude, you keep saying I can't help you. It's for a CTF. Oh man. Authenticate with basic auth. Welcome to this proxy, no API calls, dead proxy. It's not a trap though, because it literally tells us in the instructions to use the proxy. This guy who made this, damn man. Hidden endpoint. That's the thing, like, we're gonna have to just brute force endpoints or what? Page source. No JS, no links. Not a find the API challenge. I mean, when I do inspect, when I do an inspect here, like, inspect sources, I literally just have file. So then it is slash file, no? No, that's because, ooh. Resource was not cache, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist, no? If I do like, here it's straight up, wait. This gives me this. If I do slash file, no, it's the same, it's the same. Content strips, augmented DOM. What is this? Could these be of any use? It doesn't look like it for me, but I don't have. What are the names of them? What are the names? I don't have. I have a free GPT right now. Augmented DOM instrumentation.js and postmaster instrumentation. Here. Are in the content scripts folder in the source. Are these of use? Are these of use? Browser extension, telemetry wrapper. They matter because they show the page is being observed and controlled. This the postmaster instrumentation wraps monitors. via message passing and not HTTP route. So instead of this, it would be, instead of like get to /API/files, it would be under the post message. Okay. And this is done to hide real network calls. Oh damn. Method dump instrumentation. Could be fetch, XML HTTP request. The real logic is not in normal HTTP endpoints. It could be message driven, event driven. Get object offload bucket request file. Auth load buckets. Ooh, request header name. Could that? This looks a bit suspicious. If we have some, yeah, but these are request headers for XHR. Could be something in here, but get object. Auth buckets. Request file. No. I'm supposed to interact with a hidden messaging instrumentation layer. Brute forcing your, okay, exactly, not brute forcing URLs. Post message listeners. Any functions messaging, fetch, send, request, bucket. You know what? You're getting everything. Let's keep going. We're gonna have to dig deeper into this shit. It's getting, yeah, it's. Let's see. For this. As is the night when I tried to do challenge 01.s3.amazon. AmazonAWS.com. Welcome to the proxy server. Let's see. What are common setup issues in AWS data parameters which can cause leaks when accessing S3 bucket? This is what we need. Overly broad bucket policies. But we saw that this isn't the case because we tried to access as everyone. The bucket is right here. The bucket is this. And it's access denied, so it's not like I can access it as anyone or as an authenticated AWS user, because I tried that. So what else are the options? IAM permissions. If I have a permission like this or this. But I can't just do that, from what I understand. Cross account trust. Long live the shared pre-signed URLs. Access mechanisms, but if they are logged, shared, or have excessive expiration times, anyone with a URL can access. Yeah, but we're not given any URL here. Like, look at this. Where's the URL? Yeah, no. From an S3 bucket, yeah. So they are restricting the bucket contents, but there has to be a way in. So, okay, come on, let's go. Got this. It is enforcing its access policy. Rather than bypassing them. Well, I need to bypass them because that's my goal today. Genuinely. motherfucker. There's a hint here. It's just a response. Wait. This response does not tell you whether the object you're requesting exists. It should though. It should though. What do you mean it might not exist? When objects don't exist, I get this, which is something completely different, by the way. Let's say I now change this to whatever, chalea. I get no such bucket, which actually makes sense. That's what it means to not exist. This guy's tripping. Exactly. Did not authorize it. Exactly. Yeah. But it could almost certainly. Why do you say almost? Like, give me. You're not authorized to perform any operation. So how am I supposed to perform this operation, man? It's just this. How am I supposed to do this CTF if I'm doing nothing? I'm doing literally nothing. I want to check the hints. I'm not checking the hints. I don't care. Doing it with the hints is like pussy shit. But I wanted to show a way which things can go wrong using an important feature of AWS. Common in larger applications. What the hell? What is an important feature of AWS that is common in larger applications, but many do not have experience with? Context of AWS, cross-account IAM and role assumption. Large organizations often split workloads across many AWS accounts and use temporary role assumption instead of long-lived credentials. AWS organizations and service control policies to govern permissions across multiple AWS accounts. Okay. VPC endpoints, private link, data perimeters, which is the case, right? Data perimeters. Where data can be accessed from. That's the thing. Where data can be accessed from. What are my options? My options are, so I'm sending this request. What can I edit in the request that I'm sending? What if we give that a try? So when I'm here, let's actually do something. Have this proxy browser open. What if I reload and I see what's coming in the request? It should be just the URL. No? Intercept on. I reload. What's coming in? I've got this. Host. This. Cache control. This. Not a brand. Chromium. Boom. Upgrade and secure requests. What you mean? Cfetch user. What if it's a VPN? But how am I supposed to know what's the allowed thing? Do I have to brute force like 20,000 regions or whatever? Not a brand. Because this to me will be a way. What can I modify from this request to be able to access the bucket? Can I modify from this request? Ah, man, no. Didn't copy for some reason. Anonymous HTTPS request to S3, yes. What normally allows an S3 request? AWS CLI, SDK, IAM rows, XAMZ algorithm, XAMZ credential, XAMZ signature, XAMZ date, public S3 get. How a trusted service access S3, IAM roles, cross-account access, pre-signed URL, proxy authorization, data perimeter design. Browser to proxy, AWS service, IAM role, S3 bucket. What identity does the proxy use when it talks to S3? IAM setup or challenge hints, not formatting random headers. What identities does the proxy use when it talks to S3? Let me go back to the proxy. This. Inspect. How am I supposed to know that? How am I supposed to know that? With all due respect, if I cannot communicate to the bucket like this, how am I supposed to know what it uses? Canary, this does not tell me anything. This is some bullshit. Some bullshit, man. Headers, some bullshit. So, how do I figure out what identity does the proxy use when it talks to S3 without using the challenge hint? It's server side. I don't have the source. I literally don't have the source. EC2 instance role, ECS test role, and execution role. Check AWS side and identity information. If you own the environment. I don't own the environment. That's the thing. I cannot learn from the browser the IAM role name, AWS account ID, where the credentials come from, whether even proxy talks to S3, so how am I supposed to? It just gives me a basic auth protected proxy, a private S3 bucket, an empty welcome page, AWS trust boundary, a service acting on behalf of a user, a proxy authorization designer, an IAM configuration. What makes a proxy trusted to access S3 and how is that trust controlled? Okay, sure. That's the thing, I don't have access to the repository. I don't have access to the proxy code, only the server client side stuff. Yeah. Let's get this done. I really don't have access. That's the thing, like look at this. I have hints, but I'm not gonna use the hints. I have this and that's it. ILS into this terminal, I have nothing. ls-a, I get the bash RC, which is nothing. Hold up. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe because I did not explore, to be fair. This is just a virtual machine to let me like run terminal commands. I don't think it's got anything. Like if I check, I've got a bunch of stuff. A bunch of stuff which does not seem useful at all. This is just a basic Linux VM now. I can see that maybe if there's like AWS stuff in here, that would help. But I highly doubt. This is just the typical stuff. Ooh, temp, nothing. Backups, nothing. Nothing, no, this is just Vim. This is just Vim, local. Audit bien, nah. That's the thing, like, I'm not gonna go through everything. There's a command to do that, sure, but I'm not gonna do that. But there's nothing. Ooh, oh my days, hold up. AWS CLI. AWS CLI. Although I think this is just the installation of the library. This is not. It's just a. I don't think this is gonna give me any information. So what if I run the S3 command from here? No? Good point. But before that, yeah, let me just explore a tad bit more. CD. What is there in here? Nothing. Nothing that seems useful. Okay, we're back here. CD user, ls, yeah, there's nothing here, but if I run the S3 command, which is S3, I can put the URL directly. Where is this? Because I had the exact command. S3, where are you? Where are you? Here. AWS S3, ls S3 colon, okay. Because I tried it from my own terminal, I did not try it from this, and this, if I'm authenticated somehow for here, boom, victory. Let's see, do we have victory? Bucket name. This might be enough. What's going on? AWS login. What's going on? Okay. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna make me. I will. I can double. What the hell, bro? Ah, damn. No, but I already tried this before. The thing would be if I got credentials here, but I already tried before. Logging in as root and doing that. Yeah, I'm authenticated through my actual terminal. It's easier, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I'm convinced of that. you mean bad request? Clear your cookies and try the request again. What do you mean clear your cookies? I swear, man. This is just pissing me off. Just delete my clear history for an hour. I'm not gonna do more than that. Come on. Work. What you mean? Sign into new session. Have to re-authenticate. Let me try something. I'll be right back, guys. We need to figure out some stuff. So here, managed to authenticate here into my AWS account. I do this, get access denied. How do I make the error message more verbose? Guess that could be it. Hold up. Where were we at? Where we had the S3 commands. Here. Is it here? Where is it? Here? No. S3LS. US S3LS. List objects. Yeah, here. LS bucket name. How do I make the error more verbose? Start recording, right? Yeah. Debug. What's going on? What is going on? That was a big. Has nothing to do with the actual error of the access denied. Assume role. Okay, look, it's trying to access it. Host this. Security token, see? Okay. What's the issue then? Access denied. But it's not no such bucket. This game may give us a hint though, at least. This genuinely may give a hint. Have a security token authorization. I'm in US East 1. My identity has some AWS access, but not this S3 permission, which maps to list buckets. Well, my identity is who I am. This means my credentials are not static. They came from something like, yeah. Okay. AWS configure list. Let's try that one first. Profile not set. I've got a user ID and account, and I'm in the root. Okay. This is my identity, proxy's identity. How is the ARN useful? So I've got an ARN. This is just my user's ARN. No. Yeah, how is that? I'm using my personal account as the challenge didn't provide me with credentials. Usual identities are related to the proxies. How do I authenticate? Get caller identity result confirms that my local account setup is not the missing piece. Yeah, no, I know. I'm thinking maybe the credentials are here. What if the credentials are here somewhere hidden? Give me the terminal command to check in the challenge. If there are any credentials lurking there. Okay, it'll be here. Common locations. Let's see. Nope, not this one. So then, yeah. Environment variables. This is literally the only environment variable. Maybe that's a hint. Spring Boot actuator application. The proxy is instance metadata. The VM is not running on AWS. Check for web app configuration files. Check this one. I'll try this one. Though it's not some. Nah, these are just the actual CLI files. Damn, there's a lot. Security certificates. What if it's the metadata one? Custom. Nah, I think this is just the installation of. Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, this is just the metadata. Wait. Okay, so what I can do is first thing, try this one. Although, oh yeah, no, this is the one I just did. My bad. There's nothing there. The one I can try is this one over here. Has any? I didn't run. What's going on? It broke, man. It broke. Click enter and it doesn't run this. Or it freezes or something. It freezes. Okay, wait. So what I can do, refresh this. So where is it? Where are the credentials? Maybe there's no credentials. The proxy is a Spring Boot actuator application running on AWS. The application, yeah. Is it a useful clue, really? AWS identity, use it. It's not likely stored as static credentials. You have to try this. Common endpoints. Slash actuator is a common endpoint of. Interesting. Okay. So, common endpoint of this is slash actuator, no? Is that what you're telling me? Whew, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. That was a key. That's beautiful. Okay. Hold up, hold up. I'm starting to like what I'm seeing. I'm starting to like what I'm seeing. Hold up. We're getting some data. Okay, see? Amazon Corretto. We're starting to get some data. This is beautiful. EC2 user. Endpoints.web exposure include this. Oh, yeah, we're getting some good stuff here. Oh, yes. Lovely. So it says this. Config props, beans, mappings, health. Environment variables, AWS region, application priorities, credential provider configuration, which is Indeed. I need to find AWS. Okay, we're actually getting somewhere. Hold up. So even in the actuator itself, if I go here, what the hell? Here. So this is just telling us some cache and stuff. Nothing too... No, but it's telling us all of the possible paths, no? Basically, mappings, loggers, config props, info. So if I do health, it's gonna say it's good. Status up, which is what it was, how it got the. So here, status up is coming precisely from that. It's getting printed from that endpoint. The backend is basically saying, hey, go into this endpoint, which is exposed and shouldn't be, and it's getting this. Okay. Config props, that could also. It's mostly Spring Boot stuff. We need to find what we actually need. I don't think this has nothing AWS, Amazon even, nothing. But guys, if we go here to env, got some important stuff. If I do, and even look, issues, wait. Issues. Why are they giving us issues tab? Java vendor URL bug. It's like, sounds like fishy too. They're like giving us a literal bug. This might be a hint too. Machine readable list of release artifacts. Would be great if there's also machine readable. It's an open issue actually. So guys, if you got this stupid, if you guys use Java, you're just dumb straight up, respectfully. What is this though? What is Corretto? Like, I've never seen this AWS thing. It's the only thing that. No cost multi-platform production ready distribution for OpenJDK. It's Java stuff. Java headless. What do I need though? I need to find the credentials. That's what I need. Or some endpoint which is okay, bucket. Okay, so the bucket is actually different. Bucket actually has this specific name. Hold up, we're cooking something. Still get an access denied. Java VM name, Java runtime version. Don't find any credentials though. EC2 user, this might be useful. Don't see anything else.